often say this, chums, but one of the problems I think that Meghan Markle has, despite spending thousands, if not millions of somebody's money at least, to promote her, to put her in the stratosphere that she truly believes she should be in, well, she certainly isn't getting the sort of bang for her buck. I mean, time and time again, publicity comes and goes, opportunities slip through her fingers, and more importantly, she gets more and more angry, according to ex-staff members, simply because things aren't going her way. I can understand that, particularly if you're paying big bucks. But the problem is, Meghan Markle is slowly her own worst enemy, some people might suggest. And on this particular instance, is she almost turning into her own Christmas Grinch? As ever, let me explain. Morning, chums, nice to see you. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm just taking cover under the rain outside we'll have a lovely wave, nice to see you, outside the wonderful Harold Pinter Theatre. A marvellous production currently going on right now, starring the wonderful actor Brendan Gleeson. Yeah, he's a very good actor. Have you checked him out? Very good indeed. And it's nice to see London theatres actually thriving. I'm a big fan, as you know. But it's very difficult, isn't it, now in this climate, because we worry about how safe is it? More importantly, what time does it finish? And if I was doing sort of shows now, I definitely think you need to start them earlier so that people feel it could get back at a better time. Do you know what I mean by that? I think 9:30 would be the best end time. I know I sound like a fogey, but you've got to be careful, as you know, when you're out there. That's my motto. But anyway, if you are in London, you're looking for a good home to come and see a wonderful play, the Harold Pinter Theatre. More importantly, though, this used to be called the Comedy Theatre and has a very big Hollywood Royal Association. Many royals have been to this particular theatre, and also in 1956, it was where Marilyn Monroe came to see her husband's Arthur Miller's play, where she sat in the audience, and apparently all eyes were on Marilyn. Nobody took in the play. Meghan Markle wishes she could get that, do you know what I mean? As you know, she recently launched her scented candle. Yeah, absolutely. And the thing was, it's not exactly flown off the shelves. You see, Meghan doesn't want to share facts and figures with anybody. Obviously, she wants to make sure that she keeps a lid on it so that people don't know if it's successful or not. But I can tell you, along with, you will have seen this, many influencers, well, certain individuals have received their candles with either shortened wicks or in fact missing wicks. Now the problem that you've got, first and foremost, with that is, you've got a golden opportunity there to get in front of the camera on your Instagram with the expensive PR people that you pay and say, like to apologise, we're going to send you a new one, no charge. So embarrassed, don't worry, I'll still light your candle. Make fun of it, get out there, apologise. Zero connection. So you can see that when she claims she's caring about the paper, the boxing, the wrapping, clearly she's not looking at what matters, which are customers. The bigger problem Meghan has, though, and she believes this now, is from her own second family, some people might say. A couple of days ago now, Highgrove launched their Christmas shop alongside their sparkling scented candles. Oh yes, and they're not as expensive. And more importantly, they've been thoroughly customer checked, as you can imagine. Now, according to a staff member, and this is where I find these things very, very strange, Meghan, you see, considers this to be a form of what you want to call it, slighting. Some people might call it trolling. I don't like that word. But consequently, apparently, every time Meghan releases something, whether it be jam or champagne or wine, well, something from either the royal shops like Buckingham Palace or Sandringham or Balmoral do a similar thing. I don't know how to present this as a news flash to Meghan, but the royal shops have been doing this for a considerable number of years. In fact, I remember this when I first came to London, the big shop where you could get things with royal signatures on, all of that sort of stuff. So it's certainly not a form of trolling. But of course, if you're not promoting yourself well, and if of course the bigger brand has got a bigger profile, why not hop onto that, compliment that, see if they will compliment it back for you. As I said at the start of the video, the problem that you've got if you are Meghan Markle is that clearly you're paying a lot of money to these people. And by burying your head in the sand and saying, people are just attacking me, not dealing with the customer service issues, well then many might suggest you don't deserve the opportunity you've been given. Either way though, the quietness says oodles about exactly just how hands-on Meghan Markle is, even if a candle's about to burn out for good. It is a developing story. When I know more, you'll know more. Neil Sean at the Harold Pinter Theatre in the very heart of London.